Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Atlas. Guess what? We're doing our first video here. A little quick tutorial on Minecraft Dungeons. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is artifacts. So, you press I if you're on the computer. It's a different button if you're playing on Xbox. But you're going to go into your inventory space, and you can see listed on the bottom left here, there's 3 different designated spots. This is where your artifacts are going to go. So on the top you got things like your weapons, your armor, you got swords. You can also do your crossbows, regular bows, things like that up top there. But on the bottom here, focusing on the artifacts. So something like this, the Ironhide Amulet, this is considered an artifact. This right here, the Torment Quiver, same thing, an artifact. This Lightning Rod, this is considered to be an artifact. The Grim Armor, that is armor. Probably could take a guess by the name. Anyways, so you'll notice in the very bottom section, right next to your health on the left-hand side, you got 1, 2, 3 designated spots. It's the same 1, 2, 3 spots you got in your inventory space. You can choose how you want these to be arranged in your inventory space. So let's say I want this one to go over here. I can switch those around. And inside your campsite, you can actually go up to some of these dummies if you want to test out things. Like, for example, see what happens when you use your sword, try and shoot your arrows. But now I'm going to use my artifacts, okay? So in my instance, this one we got right here, this little wheat-looking thing, this is actually called the Wonderful Wheat. And the one that I have, this is a common drop. When I press it, I get a little buddy. I get a little llama that shows up, and this llama will actually attack enemies for me. Now, because we're in the campsite, we're not actually fighting against any enemies right now. But you can see there's a timer goes down. So you change some of your stats that'll actually change not only the effects of what the actual artifact could do. You can change your stats up on the top. You cannot change the stats down below. Sorry, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. But you can get higher grades of the same items, and you can have the same level. So for example, this right here is level 26, right? You could get this at level 30, level 35, things like that. And essentially it's going to change the stats for that same item. If you get 2 items the same level, you'd have different stats. Now let's say you want to get some new artifacts, right? So one option is for you to go in and actually go do some of these dungeons. So like, for example, we go to Creeper Woods here. You can see that the option that we're on right now, the Adventure 1 difficulty, and you can switch between these. I'll go over that in another video. The artifact drops right here shows you what kind of items you can get. And sometimes you'll see these question marks, so that's something that you haven't actually unlocked yet. So you hit start mission, you can push in, it gives you recommendations, things like that. But let's say we want to try and get something else. So you earn these right here, these gems, right? These emeralds. When you go ahead and go back to your base camp, you can redeem these, and it's a little bit of a gamble. You might get something good, you might get something bad. You hold down the button here, boom, just like that. I have received a power level 24 totem of shielding. Go ahead and hit great. I'm going to pull up my inventory now, and you guys can see it's right here. Has mystical powers that shield those around it from projectiles. 5.8 seconds duration, 20-second cooldown. Now, in comparison to this right here, the Totem of Regeneration, this one actually heals my health. So this one creates a shield. This one actually restores your health. So you can pick and choose which kind of combinations that you want best for your character. As you go up higher in levels, when you go and talk to these guys, then you're going to be able to get better items. Now keep in mind, it says get a random artifact appropriate for your level. So personally, I recommend that if you're going to go up and talk to these guys, don't do it when you're first starting out the game. Wait a bit. Keep earning a lot of these emeralds. And then when you go and talk with them, you can try and get something a lot more appropriate for yourself. So in my instance, I got my llama. Boom. Go ahead and summon him. Number 2. This actually makes it so my attacks are harder. So you see I do that as damage there. Now I hit 2. You can see the countdown timer going down right here too. I can do faster attacks. I can move around a little bit faster. And then number 3 creates my little healing circle. And anybody else that's on my team that comes in this circle, they can actually get healed up too. Yeah, guys, that go ahead and does it for this video. It's a quick little overview of how the artifacts work inside of Minecraft Dungeons. In the next video, I'm going to go ahead and be covering what goes on with the blacksmith. And we'll have another video going over the mission select, and we'll talk about some other things. I got some theories about what's going to be coming out here in the future. So if you guys like that and more, if you're new to the channel, make sure you, I don't know, karate chop, you drop kick, you do a 360 no scope on that subscribe button. Feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know if this helped you out a little bit. If you guys had any other thoughts, opinions, your own bits of advice, maybe something I missed, or if you have questions, I'll do my best to check out everything. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later.